Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. So today we are starting to, I guess, steal from cars for parts, which I hate doing, but R1 out of ESCs. So what I'm doing is taking these out, send them off to Tom Rockwell RC to get their X-Cool treatment done. So also, and I want to try to do some experiments with some of the motors I have. I seem to got my hands on a Modelizer from Trinity, one of the good ones, brand new, and that should be in tomorrow, the next day. So we're gonna do some testing with the Volta HD rotor, which I've already got in one of my cars, which we put in the other day. It's so far it's a lot smoother and it's a lot better, so I can't wait to try it actually when it warms up, if it ever warms up. In Arkansas we're supposed to get terrible weather in the next week or so they're talking about more snow. But anyways, this is my drag car, top fuel car, and it has one of the original black cans in here, R1 ESC F4G receiver in it and stuff. So for today, for now, we're going to rob this thing because we have not been using it because nobody around here wants to do any drag racing against me with the foam tire car. I mean, these things can't be beat. Sorry guys. So they're fun, they're fast, they're very fast. But I want to kind of try it. For now, we're not going to do too much, other than, oops, rip the receiver off, which is exactly what I didn't want to do. We are going to find a tool here, get this bad boy off. And with this nice little receiver here back together. And not much there, is there? That is sure packed in there. Anyways, here's a little guy that I run. When I used to run the Sandwell radios, I used to have a lot of trouble with the M17 with distance. I'd have problems losing reception where we race. So, long story short is the Futaba made it a lot better for me personally. But anyway, so we are going to work on taking this motor out for now. Pardon me guys, being clumsy today. But we are going to desolder, or not desolder, but I guess take the motor wires off the MOTA so we can get the ESC out. And before I send it off to Tom, we are going to take all the wires off. And I don't know which model this one is. I've got to take it out of the rails here so I can see which one it is. I can't see if it's a 4K, 5K, 12K, what it is. Hoping it's a 12K. Solder there between the tabs. So we got to get that out. Don't knock over our camera here. And let's see here. If I remember correctly, this is all, I don't think it's metric. I don't remember. It's US. So let's see. I don't know if I have. So it's 1/16, and the shaft going. So these are direct drive. You guys don't know anything about these, but they are direct drive. They have basically a differential in the back. You guys can see they're direct drive. And these screws get filled with crap. They don't want to come off, or they don't want the tool to go in there, so we are just going to make it by, I recommend you ever put Loctite on screws, which just goes in the metal, you know, just force the tool in there. Just makes your life a lot easier. You're not going to strip out screws. And then after we steal the motor out, fine, take this off. And we'll put this back in here so we don't lose no parts, any parts. Because if you guys saw my little workroom before, you will know that I sometimes can get massive projects all going at the same time, unfortunately. Alright, we're just gonna put those in there like that. And then we're going to take that ESC out very gently. Hope we got one of the better ones. Which they're all good. It's just for some reason the 4Ks and the 12Ks right now, the ones that Tom said are better than the 5Ks. I think that is a 12K. So we're switched off and got ourselves a 12K, if you guys can see that, which is awesome. So now that we got that done, take these two parts, put them together, put this guy back on the shelf. Alright, here's our next foam guy here. I love this car, guys. This thing is like just wicked fast. All right, so take the battery out of this thing. All right, that is step one. Step two is going to be to go ahead and get our ESC out. And our motor. All right, and this is it's an 8K. So I don't remember anything about the 8Ks anymore. If you guys remember anything, 8Ks are any good or not, let me know down in the comments. But this is another Volta. So I will be testing all of these motors, seeing how they kind of RPMs they run, be playing with the sensor boards, the bearings, and we will go from there and see how it works. And some of this car is 2mm and some of it is not. So I updated some of it because I absolutely hated dealing with the American screws. And this car will get built back up. I promise you, it's not going anywhere. But we do have a new body for it, which is wider, and I think that's going to make it a lot more stable on top end. Because when this thing gets to the finish line at the 132 foot mark, it likes to take off. And it does that because they just have too much power. Both of the foam tire cars are DRC branded, and if you know anything about drag race concepts, they make really good cars. I prefer the R1 cars, and there's really no, I mean, every one of the car makers is amazing. I will say there's not really any difference in the cars. I mean, of course there's design differences, but I like the R1 ESC. I like their support. I am sponsored by R1, so is my both my sons. So with that being said, I'm not saying I prefer R1 because of that. I'm just saying I prefer R1 because the fact I like their stuff. Alright, so we got another Volta. This is a level 3. So got 3 motors to play with, 2 ESCs right now. So we are going to take this thing, which I can tell you, when you crash this car, by the way, guys, it's not cheap. So you break the front end, you break the front wheels, you break the body post, you bend aluminum parts. They don't. It's not fun trying to fix these when they're all full of sugar traction compounds. Last but not least, this four-wheel drive dirt car. Oh, I left the battery plugged in. That's not good. It has a 4K in it, which is a good thing. Like I said, right now I'm just gonna send whatever I can off to Steve to get them worked on. Not Steve, Tom. I don't know what they do to their X-Cool treatment with the ESCs, and I don't really care, but if it works, guys, it works. So all right, my son and his zip tie and everything. I hate zip ties and electrical wires. Love you, son. All right. My screwdriver. And all these cars will be getting ESCs put back in them and put back together. But right now, like I said, R1 doesn't have any in stock, so I'm going to get these ready for drag season, and then when I get the new ones in, I will be putting them back in here. And if you're interested in that X-Cool treatment, go to Google and type in Rockwell RC. You can contact Tom Rockwell on Facebook, and he will gladly help you out. Good God, double-sided tape is really sticking. Good Lord. Whatever, must be the 3M double-sided tape. That stuff really works well. Anyways, this car is a 7.4 associated four-wheel drive. And there's that one, 4K, so we got that out. But anyways, this is dirt oval car. Never really got off the ground here for racing. Tried it once, and it's just I guess nobody wants to race them, is the best way to put it. But they're fast. They're really fast. Driftmaster Mike Johnson on Facebook at VPRC Secret Group is who makes the chassis for this. If you're ever interested in it, here you go. Interested in getting one? But my shark decided to fall. Wonder who I won that from. There's actually another one up there too. Wish he was still in the racing. Really enjoy spending time with him. Kid Sims, if you don't know who he is. He ain't been in RC drag racing very long. Good guy, very good guy. Anyways, guys, we're going to continue to pull these out, the other cars, and get them sent off, get them the X-Cool treatment, and hopefully we'll get them back before race season starts. I'll probably hang on to this ESC until then and see how everything turns out. But appreciate you guys watching. Y'all have a great day.